Hey guys, so welcome to Arm Day. So today we're going to be focusing on your lats, your biceps, and your forearms. And for the first superset, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing assisted pull-ups. And there's multiple ways that you can do the assisted pull-up. You could do it with a chair behind you, with a chair in front of you. You can also do it with some resistance bands, hanging them from the bar, and then putting your feet all the way down on them. That'll assist you. And then after the assisted pull-up, we're going to go into the lat pull-ins or boat rows, whichever way you want to describe it. So those are the two exercises. And for the assisted door pull-ups, remember that you want fast explosive movements coming up, and you want slow negative movements coming down, at least 2 to 3 seconds. So another way that you could do the assisted door pull-up is if it's a little too easy to do it on a chair with a resistance band, try jumping up, holding at the top for a second, and then coming down and focusing on the slow negative movement. That'll definitely help with getting the strength to do the assisted door pull-up. So with that being said, I'm going to be focusing on the jump at the top and coming down nice and slow. So let's get into the workout. I'm gonna save that 5th rep for the last one. Let's do the lat pull-ins. So that's the first exercise. I would definitely recommend if you're on a hard surface floor and the floor is kind of slippery, get some shoes that have good traction. The ones that I just bought kind of suck at that, so yeah. So I got one more superset and then we'll move on to the next exercise. All right. Now for the second superset. That was the second superset. Now let's get on to, well, that was the second set of the first superset. Let's get into the second one. Alright, so for this next superset, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing boat rows or lat pull-ins, whichever one you prefer. For these ones, what we're going to do is we're only going to do a total of 5. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring it in, hold for approximately 4 to 6 seconds, and then come down with that slow 2 to 3 second negative movement. And that's the, the lat pull-ins or the boat rows. And then right after that, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into either towel curls or weighted curls, whichever one you want to do. Doesn't matter. As long as you can get within that 6 to 12 rep range, it'll be ideal. So let's get into it. So I'm going to save the failure rate for the next exercise. So let's go into the towel curls. Alright, so let's get into it. Either towel curls or weighted curls. So that was the first set of the lat pull-ins with the weighted curls. So I got one more set to do and then we'll jump into the next exercise. Let's jump into the second set. So luckily I was able to do all 5. Remember that when you're doing these lat pull-ins, if you're doing them on a bar or anything like that, make sure that you have your toes underneath the bar, or if you need a little bit harder, step your heels until they're underneath the bar too. And you're really looking for that full range of motion. So when you're extending all the way out, make sure that your body goes totally relaxed. And it's kind of just like your body's hanging there. And then when you're pulling in, engage your lats, and pull straight back. And then again, when you're coming back, keep those lats engaged, and then release them and let your body hang there. So let's go into the towel curls. All right. Yep, that's as much as I could do. So that's it for the second superset and the second set of that superset. So let's get into the third one. Alright, so for the third and final superset, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the Australian pull-ups. This one we're going to do with a reverse grip. So instead of just palms over, we're going to do palms under. And also we're going to be having our feet straight for this one and make the exercise that much more intense. So remember, when we're doing these 5, pull in real nice and explosive, hold for a second, and then come down with that slow 2 to 3 second negative movement. And then once we're done with that, then we're going to go into the boat rows with a reverse grip. So basically the same thing as the Australian pull-up. So instead of boat rows with palms over, you can do palms under, and we're going to do the 6 to 12 on that one. So let's get into it. Let's move this forward a little bit. There we go. So again, you don't want to do these to failure on the first set. Make sure to keep that for the second one coming. So let's get into the boat rows with the palms up variation. So that was the first set. Let's move into the second set, and then we're finally done. So now for the second set of the final superset. Let's get into it. try one more. Yep, that's all I got. So I could only do like 3, and the third one was even, you know, half-assed, but that's okay. Again, I wanted to try and see where I was going to fail within that 1 to 5 rep range. So let's go into the boat rows. So that was it for the final superset, the final set of that superset. Remember that these are 4-minute intervals, so the first one, only 5 reps, and then for the second part of the superset, as quick as possible with good form. Those are the keys. And again, you start at the 0-minute mark, you're done with it, you get the rest of the 4-minute mark to rest till it hits that 4-minute mark, then you're jumping right back into it. So you don't want to do these with rest in between. You want to try to jump right into the next part of the superset, and then once you get that done, then you can rest until the next one comes up. But other than that, good job to those that were trying out this exercise. Hit me up in the comments below if you need harder or easier variations. You? Yeah. Okay. And my son wants harder variations. So stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you later. SWENThenics. Peace.